Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sir Ronnie.
Sir, I am here to conduct an interview for registered social worker. So, I am Ronnie Boy Jr. A. Magalang, and I am studying my master's degree in social work. So, meron po kami sa subject po namin na a requirement na interview a registered social worker. So I know you, sir, na you are very competitive and very kind and hardworking registered social worker. So, sir, I have some 5 questions here. Dadagdagan na lang po natin regarding po dito. And may subject po kasi kami na direct and indirect practice social work po. So, sir, may I know your full name, sir?
Okay, so name ko lang.
Okay.
So, my name is Mark Eugene Arugay and currently connected here in the Provincial Government of Cagayan, specifically in Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office is as a Social Welfare Officer 1.
Yes, sir. Sir, may I know when and where did you graduated, sir?
So, we are the pioneer group from Cagayan State University Cari Campus for Social Work Program. So, I was graduated in year 2023. So, I became registered social worker in the same year, 2023. And I took my master's degree at St. Paul University of the Philippines and just graduated last January. So, ayun na po. So, at my 25 years old na ako, so naka-master na rin sa awa ng Diyos.
Sir, so exactly, sir, the number of years in the service is 1 year?
So, mag-2 years na this year. Kasi, for my first job, right after I passed my board exam in 2023, I became the first social service for social worker ng ACE Medical Center.
Wow.
So ako yung kaunang social worker and I was the one who established the social service office. Nakipagmuha ako sa mga social welfare agencies such as the DSW, DDOH, PCSO, and other social welfare agencies. So, nag 1 year ako doon. So, nag-apply ko into public and luckily, nakuha naman for my permanent position as a social welfare officer 1, which is present.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much, Sir Eugene. So, may I call you Sir Eugene na lang po?
Just Jean or Kuya Jean. But okay lang naman.
Okay.
Sir Jean.
Sir Jean. Sir, may different guide question po ako na gusto pong malaman regarding po sa work experience nyo and paano yung mga trabaho nyo po. No? So, first po, ang question ko po is, in working with individuals, what social work principles and values should be observed?
So now, as I'm currently handling the trafficking in person, the solo parent, the PLHIV, and the LGBTQ sector in the province of Cagayan, basically, one thing that we should observe is that the principle of individualization, and other thing is that the confidentiality. Because the principle of individualization, basically, if you have that principle, if you observe that, nandun yung acceptance. Kikilala nyo ang bawat isa na ang bawat tao ay unique. Hindi mo siya may judge.
Okay.
Hindi ka magtataka kung bakit ganun yung pag-ugali niya, kung bakit ganun yung kulturang pinapakita niya, kung bakit ganun siya magsalita, at kung bakit ganun siya mag-isip. Because in principle of individualization, basically, you recognizing him as a person because that person is a unique. And yun nga, so ano man makikita mo sa kanya, kung ano man ang pinapakita niya sa'yo, o kung ano man yun na parang inilabas niya na parang medyo taliwas siya sa perspective mo, doon na pumapasok si confidentiality. So one thing that is very important is the principle of confidentiality. Kasi kung may kung ino-observe mo yung principle of confidentiality na basically, you're giving the assurance na pwedeng pagkatiwalaan ka ng isa mong client. Kasi sir, if you do conduct an interview with different people, with different such clientele groups, or individual man yung group, you should observe that principle of confidentiality para pagkatiwalaan ka niya, para ma-build yung trust niya. And one thing that it's very important when you establish a rapport to your client.
Okay. Sir, thank you very much, sir. Yung sinagot mong number 1 pa lang natin, sir. Parang sinagot mo na yung number 2 natin.
Yes.
So, ito yung follow-up question ka na lang, sir. Para sa number 2, sir, thank you po, sir. Explain in your own words the essence or the importance of each principles na sabi niyo po na individualization and confidentiality that guide the social work practice. What difficulties or problems might a social worker, as you as a social worker, that you experience in the observance of these principles, sir?
Okay. So, we believe that we grew up differently with our own culture.
Okay.
Kung culture ng Itawis ay pag magsalita sila ay parang kinulit, parang pasigaw, ay ibang-iba sa kultura ng mga Ilocano, taga-Ibanag. Ngayon, kung Itawis ka, at ganun yung the way ka parang magsalita, parang normal na lang pag may nakikita ka na parang may nagsisigawan. But ito sa other culture, pag nag-handle ka, lalo na sa group, nagsisigawan sila, tapos ikaw na tahimik na Ilocano or Ibanag, something like that. I'm not talking to the culture. But when it comes to individual, parang mapapansin mo na, ay, magtataka ka. And then mamaya, yun ang ilagay mo sa assessment. Eh, normal lang pala sa kanila yun. Doon na pumapasok na yung principle of individuality. Ay, bakit ganun yung ugali niya? Ay, bakit ganun siya mag-think? Bakit ganun siya manalita? Ay, bakit ganun naging response niya? Parang hindi naman tama. You have to accept that. Kasi doon na pumapasok yun, principle of individuality. Again, when you recognize the principle of individualization, na basically you are accepting the client. Okay. So that's it. One thing is that yung confidentiality, lalo na ngayon, di ba? Ang dami na madami na talaga tayong pinagdadaanan na sa mundo, lalo na sa internet, lalo na sa lahat, di ba?
Very important.
Oo, mental health. Yung mental health, simpleng akala mo simpleng problema, pero nagkaka-mental health na pala siya. Yung pala, baka kinikim-kim na yung problema niya na ayaw niyang ikwento sa iba, na siguro pag kinuwento niya yun sa iba, ay baka pagtawanan siya, pero sa kanya pala, mabigat yung problema na yun. When you have that confidentiality, ina-assure mo na mabigyan ng assura, yung trust, yung tao na pinag-share, na mag-share sa'yo. So, by observing the principle of confidentiality, you are establishing a good rapport, a good trust to your client, you as a worker and him or her as a client. So, confidentiality, ina-assure mo na kahit ano ang lumabas, sasabihin mo sa atin lang. Ganun siya. Kasi kung ako, client kita, at hindi kita mapagkakatiwalaan, hindi ako mag-share sa'yo. Okay. Ay, ayoko yan kasi chinichismis niya pala ako. Ay, ayoko yan kasi baka mamaya ikwento niya ako sa katrabaho niya, pag-uusapan ako. That's it. But if you have that principle of confidentiality, dun na pumapasok yung maging professional mo as a worker. That's it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, which of the social work interventive roles do you find it very challenging, sir? And why?
Although, di pa naman ako nakapag hawak ng mga ganitong case such as being a mediator.
Okay.
Because, is that two interventive roles or such one interventive roles only? Yung pinakamahirap dyan is yung pagiging mediator.
Okay.
Because if you as a mediator, of a social worker, you have to look at the different perspective of both parties. Hindi mo pwedeng sidean mo to kasi kilala mo siya. Sidean mo to kasi kaibigan mo siya. Okay, you have to balance.
Okay.
You have to balance. Mediator is something like you will be the one to create a good communication. Madalas kasi sa mga nag-aaway, pagkaruba to karuba, mag-asawa to mag-asawa, something ganyan, o kahit sino na mag-aaway between, because something with there's a conflict between parties, diba? So madalas kasi mga nag-aaway, there's no good communication. Kaya kayo nagsisigawan kasi hindi nyo naintindihan yung bawat isa. Kaya kayo, hindi kayo nagkakaintindihan kasi hindi nyo naiintindihan bawat isa. Hindi nyo pinapatapos magsalita yung isa. Kaya wala kayo naiintindihan. Ma-pride kayo. Parang ganyan siya. Di ba pag nag-aaway tayo, gusto natin yung salita lang natin. Pero if you're a mediator, pakinggan mo to. Huwag mo siya, walang bias. Kailangan equal. And you be the one to create a bridge para makapag-usap sila. Sinabi nito, anong sasabihin mo? Ikaw na magsalita, ikaw naman. Anong agreement natin? Payag ka ba? Pag hindi papayag, anong pwede natin gawin? Kumbaga, there is a negotiation. You be the one na para makapag-meet sila halfway. But you will not be the one to solve the problem, but you be the one to create a good medium, a good line for them to communicate well. Kasi pag nag-communicate sila, you as a good mediator, parang maliles yung risk na parang mag-away sila. Magkakaintindihan sila. Yun lang naman yung mostly na parang experiences sa mga nag-aaway. Hindi talaga sila nagangatian. Puro sigawan, puro sa kanilang, ganun lang. Yes, tama. Kaya mediator, ang hirap yun. Wag ka lang ma-experience na, Diyos ko, baka mamaya magsaksakan siya sa harapan. Ganun siya. So that was very challenging, diba?
Yes, sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for sa experience na share niyo, sir. Sir, ito yung fourth question na to, sir, no? You already know the groups can affect change on the individual members, right, sir? On the group as a whole, and on the group's environment. So, nakaka-affect po talaga yung group. No? How can you then, as a professional worker, can affect change in the group? So, yun na lang, sir, kahit 2 examples na lang.
Okay. One thing that is that you should be a good facilitator. Okay. So, because that's a group.
Okay.
It composed of different individuals. Now, basically, it composed of different individuals. It composed of different personalities.
Yes.
That's it. And you as a facilitator will serve as a way for them to put in a group. You put in a group because there is a presenting problem in that group. If you're a good facilitator, na basically, mapapasunod mo sila kung ano yung program na gusto mo. Mapapasunod mo kanya. Pray tayo man. Magpe-pray sila yan. Kain na po tayo, magpa-activity po tayo. Pero kung hindi ka good facilitator na parang tinatamad ka lang, na parang wala ka sa ayos, na parang hindi ka dedicated sa ginagawa mo, na basically, hindi mo papasunod ng group. Pero if you are good facilitator na basically, nagagawa mo yung tinatawag ng objective ng goal. Pag nagawa mo sa activity, natapos mo yung activity, at may natutunan sila, you are a good facilitator. Pag may natutunan sila at na-apply na yun, you are an effective facilitator. That's it. So, dalawa ba yan?
Yes, sir.
So, facilitator, okay, isa din dito ay yung social broker, pero pwede ito sa individual, pero pwede rin ang social broker. Kasi that individual presents different problem. And that group, parang may isa ng problema na lang sila. You are a social worker. That's term kasi pag social worker is a service jungle. So you as a good facilitator, you as a social worker, you'll be the one to look for the resources for that group. Oo, yun. You are linking that group for these resources. Malay natin, hindi itong group na to ay hindi nila alam na may ganitong program pala si ganitong social welfare agency na pwede pala sa group nila. You as a social worker, you link that. You just in the jungle lang, nagsi-service jungle ka lang. You nagiging social broker ka para matulungan mo sila. Kasi you as a social worker, you should have the ideas, the knowledge, all the programs of different social welfare agencies. Kailangan equip ka doon.
Yes.
So pag equip ka doon, you will be able to help the group and the individual also.
Yes, sir.
That's
Sir, thank you, sir. No?
Okay.
Sa pag-anon to sa atin ng being a facilitator and a social worker. So, sir, last question na po ito, sir. No? As a social worker or based on your observations, which of the three models, like yung quality development, social planning, social action, in community organization, pose a threat to you as a social worker or direct practitioners?
Okay, so the question is somehow very hard. Okay, although these three plays a crucial role in social work profession, lalo na sa community. But one thing is that, of course, social action.
Yes, sir.
Kasi dyan na pumapasok yung pag hindi nakuha sa santong dasalan, makukuha sa santong paspasan. What do you think? Nagkakaroon na ng rally. Nagkakaroon na ng welga. Kasi action na. Hindi na wala sa planning. Walang nangyayari. So, walang development. Sige, social action na. So, pilitan. Diba? Pero not all social action activities ay about mga pagrarally, pagganyan. But one thing is that, syempre, i-risk mo yung profession mo. I-risk mo yung buhay mo. Lalo na pag may mga politics. Hindi ka sang-ayon sa sinabi ng itong politiko, sa ganito ka nag-work. Tapos nakita ka niya nagrarally against him. Ay, tanggalin natin ito sa trabaho. Para wala siyang trabaho. Ito, namumukhaan mo ito. Ganun natin, siraan natin, something like that. So, mariris yung profession mo. Mawalan ka ng trabaho. Hindi mo ma-apply yung profession mo. Something like that. Ito pa, it might be na may mangyari sa'yo physically. Kasi syempre, it's a big threat talaga. But at 1 hour or 1 second, pwede kang mamatay dyan. Pag sumali-sali ka kung saan rally, pag-uwelga, mga ganyan. Diba? So that's social action. So social planning, you're involving the community to the project so that you can plan. Diba? Makapagplano kayo towards to the development, to the locality development. So, not all social actions ay ganun yung parang a situation, no? Ganun yung parang pangyayari. But, into some, ginagawa siya para mas mapadali. Yung ginagawa ng mga tao ngayon, pag hindi naririnig ang kanilang hinanaing, di ba, remember the last time, yung nagrarally yung sa Pilipinas, yung nagrally, yung na-involve yung mga celebrities, pag hindi naririnig ang kanilang naing na basically, they do rally. So, it's okay naman kasi it's a freedom of speech, di ba, speech. But, unfortunately, nagkakaroon siya ng mga hindi pang magandang pangyayari. May mga nasusugatan, namamatay, o kahit ano binabasag nila, din mamaya makaganon sila. So that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Social
action.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. Sir Eugene, you're a big help. And thank you so much po dahil you shared your experience and lahat po ng observation niyo po sa lahat po ng ginagawa niyo. And I really think that kasi po you're a good social worker. You're so professional po and you're an inspiration po para sa ibang tao, lalo na po sa mga sabi niyo po, na-handle niyo yung trafficking person.
But this implementation pa lang.
Oo, yun po, sir. Sir, thank you po sa mga learnings and knowledge po na nalaman ko sa inyo, sir. So, hanggang dito na lang, sir. And thank you so much po sa pag-help po sa akin.
Yes, no worries, sir. Good luck to your future endeavor. And I do hope na makagraduate tayo very soon kasi our country needs social worker, very expert social work. Although lahat naman expert, our country needs a social worker na mas makaka-handle pa siya ng multitude of advanced or lang mga clientele groups para maipabot lalo yung tulong sa mga vulnerable and marginalized groups.
Yes, sir. Sir, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, Ronnie. Okay?
So, good luck, sir. Maraming salamat po.